Bad news for the Rams today, and it could have a major impact on how this team approaches the matchup against the Panthers. One of the Rams' key contributors will be out, and while injuries are part of the game, this one changes the tone, the game plan, and the margin for error.
But here's the thing, this matchup is still very winnable, and it might even be a critical measuring stick for how far this Rams team can really go, not just against Carolina, but against elite NFC teams like the 49ers and the Eagles.
Let's set the stage. The Panthers may not jump off the screen as a powerhouse, but they are dangerous in very specific ways. They play hard, they rely on physicality, and they are desperate for momentum. That combination can be tricky, especially when you're dealing with injuries and depth concerns. The Rams losing a key player forces adjustments, and how well they adapt will tell us a lot about this team's identity moving forward.
The first key to beating the Panthers starts up front. Even with injuries, the Rams must control the line of scrimmage. Carolina wants to slow the game down, lean on the run, and keep their defense fresh. If the Rams allow that, they're playing right into the Panthers' hands. This means disciplined gap control, winning first down, and forcing Carolina into obvious passing situations. When the Rams dictate tempo, they win. When they react, things get uncomfortable. The second key is protecting the quarterback. With a major contributor out, the margin for protection gets thinner. The Panthers will test that immediately with pressure looks and disguised blitzes. The Rams have to be smart here. Quick passes, moving pockets, and not asking the offensive line to hold blocks forever. When the ball comes out on time, this offense can still be explosive, even without a full-strength roster. Third, the Rams must win the turnover battle. This cannot be overstated. Against teams like the Panthers, turnovers are how underdogs flip games. The Rams need clean football. No forced throws, no careless ball security, and on defense, they have to capitalize when opportunities come. A tipped pass, a strip sack, a bad decision by the Panthers' quarterback, those moments must turn into points.
The fourth key is red zone efficiency. Field goals won't cut it. The Panthers are built to bend but not break, so the Rams must finish drives with touchdowns. Creative play calling, pre-snap motion, and trusting playmakers in space will be crucial. This is where injuries can hurt the most, but it's also where good coaching shows up. If the Rams can consistently turn long drives into 7 points, the game tilts heavily in their favor.
The fifth and final key is discipline and composure. No unnecessary penalties, no emotional mistakes, and no letting frustration build if things don't start perfectly. Carolina feeds off chaos. The Rams need to stay calm, stick to the plan, and trust that execution over 4 quarters will win out. Now, zooming out for a moment, this game isn't just about the Panthers. It's about what this Rams team looks like when adversity hits. Because if you're talking about beating teams like the 49ers or the Eagles, injuries are guaranteed. Those teams are physical, deep, and relentless. The Rams can't rely on perfect health to compete at the highest level. Against the 49ers, controlling the trenches and limiting yards after the catch is everything. Against the Eagles, it's about surviving the pass rush and matching physicality for 60 minutes. What the Panthers game offers is a test run. Can the Rams win when something goes wrong? Can they adjust on the fly? Can role players step up? This is also where coaching becomes a separator. Scheme, situational awareness, and in-game adjustments will matter more than star power. If the Rams can show flexibility here, changing protections, rotating personnel, and finding mismatches, it builds confidence that this team can handle postseason level challenges. There's no sugarcoating it. Losing a key player hurts, but it also reveals depth, toughness, and belief. Championship caliber teams aren't defined by who's missing, they're defined by who rises when it matters. So yes, the news isn't ideal, but the opportunity is still massive. Beat the Panthers, Do it convincingly and prove that this Rams team is more than just a collection of names. Prove they're a system, a culture, and a group that can handle whatever the season throws at them. Because if the Rams want to be taken seriously in the NFC, especially in conversations with the 49ers and Eagles, this is where it starts. Not when everything is perfect, but when it isn't. If you want more updates, breakdowns, and real analysis on what this means for the Rams moving forward, make sure you stay locked in. Big games are coming, big questions are being answered, and this season is just getting started.